We now have a presentation to the Granbury Police Department for becoming re-recognized as the Texas Police Chiefs Association recognized best practices agency. And the presentation will be made by Chief Steve Stanford of the Bridgeport Police Department. Thank you for coming to the dais there, Chief Stanford, and we'll let you go ahead and begin the presentation.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to come to a city where they still recognize our God and honor our country. What a very, very good prayer by our pastor, so thank you for that. Very meaningful prayer. Mayor, City Council members, and the Granbury community members, good evening. My name is Steve Stanford. I'm the Chief of Police in Bridgeport, Texas. But tonight I'm here to represent the Texas Police Chiefs Association, where I serve as a lead assessor for the association's accreditation program and also serve as the program's committee chairperson. With over 1,500 professional police chiefs in Texas, TPCA is dedicated to improving the quality of police services in Texas communities. The association developed an accreditation program for Texas law enforcement several years ago. Many of you know about the accreditation programs for schools, universities, and hospitals. They are all programs of professional excellence, requiring some proof of compliance with professional standards. TPCA's program is a voluntary process where agencies must prove that they meet or exceed 173 demanding standards. These standards are based on Texas law, Texas court decisions, and professional best practices identified by Texas police chiefs. These standards address a full range of law enforcement operations, such as use of force, protection of citizen rights, vehicle pursuits, property and evidence management, and investigations, as well as internal investigations and administrative operations and oversight. This program has become the new gold standard for professional law enforcement in Texas, and agencies across the state are working diligently to meet these requirements. In August, trained assessors spent 2 days here in your community and at your police department. During this time, several internal and external staff interviews were conducted, along with several inspections of your police facilities and the operations. Assessors then rode with police officers to ensure compliance was happening in the field. Lead assessors submitted a summary report to the accreditation committee comprised of 1 sheriff and 8 active police chiefs from around the state. The committee reviewed the report and voted to award the accredited status, and the vote was unanimous. During this process, your police department in Granbury, Texas, has proven that it meets or exceeds the best practices for professional law enforcement in Texas. Now listen to this. With over 2,700 law enforcement agencies, almost 2,800, just over 200 are accredited. Just over 200, less than 10%. And fewer have been reaccredited. This evening, I have the distinct honor as we officially recognize the Granbury Police Department's outstanding performance and achievement as a re-accredited police agency. What does this mean for your community? This means the accreditation assures the elected officials, the city management, and the citizens of Granbury that their police department is operating in accordance with the best practices of Texas law enforcement. With its commitment to police excellence, this accreditation status means your police department is one of the best in the state of Texas. This certificate we will present this evening is symbolic. While it's a mark of professional excellence, it's the program's real value in the process they must complete to achieve it. The Granbury Police Department is a legitimate leader in Texas law enforcement, and you, this community, should be very proud of this accomplishment. Chief Galvan, can I have your team up here, please? I travel all across the state doing these assessments. I've done almost 40 of them, from Pampa, Texas to the southern coast, from West Texas to East Texas. And I'll say this, and I stand by this, you have one of the very best police chiefs in the state of Texas. You also have one of the very best police departments. Congratulations on your reaccreditation.
I bet he does.
Y'all don't have to keep standing if you don't want to. It's just me. I didn't. Hey, where y'all going? Wow. First thing I want to do is I want to thank my good friend Chief Stanford for taking time out of his personal schedule with his lovely wife, who just happened to join him with us tonight, for coming out and presenting this honor to these fantastic officers you have in front of you. I must say that this year was a little different than the last two times that we received this distinction, and that we had to work our tails off at the very end to get that done. Deputy Chief Wigington, Corporal Ingram, and several others really put their nose to the grindstone to get us through the finish line on this one, and I want to thank them for their hard work and dedication to getting us through. It's an honor to have this reaccreditation given to us, and it's an example of these fine officers up here and the work and the dedication to professionalism that they show every day, and they go out there to prove to everybody that comes to town that we are the best there is in this state. So thank you for the time given us to get up here and have this honor presented to everybody and to y'all. And I will let y'all continue with your business at this time. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Chief.